Don't forget, guys, every time you comment and like one of my videos this month, you'll be entered to win a Samsung tablet. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, because the more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Good luck. The first player is Math LXL. Top 10 player right here, guys. First one, good luck. The second player in the Claytano Fan Freaky Friday Fiesta Auto Chess Tournament Frenzy is Ginge Nation. Woo, woo, woo. Push Reset, thank you so much for the 100 bits as well. That's gonna go straight towards the $100 prize pool for today's Claytano Fan Fight. Okay. Third person to be entered into the tournament is George Goja. Come on down. Take your seat on the player's bench, George, and prepare for battle. Only 4 more slots left, folks. Who's it gonna be? Number 4 on the list is Nons. Let's go, Nons. The 5th person entered into Claytano Auto Chess Mobile Freaky Friday Fan Friday Auto Chess Tournament is Smoke Culture. Let's go. Smoke Culture's in it to win it. We have 2 more slots left for today's tournament. I know you guys' palms are sweaty. Maybe your knees are weak. Maybe your arms are heavy. Maybe you've got a little vomit on your sweater already, because I know you're nervous. But the 6th person into the game is Denny Chess. Guys, watch out for his warriors, because that's all he knows how to play. The last and final contestant playing for $100. First place gets $50. Second place gets $30. Third place gets $20. Math is hard. Very hard, but good. The last and final spot for today's tournament, by the way, happening every single week from now on, right here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Claytano. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is a YouTube video, by the way, for you guys, okay, is, drum roll please, I'm doing it with my 2 fingers, like this, so it's not really that great of a drum roll, but, Rescopes! He's got it! So the 7 players today is Math, Ginge, George, Nons, Smoke, Denny, Rescopes, and of course, yours truly, myself, because I have to be in the game in order to spectate you guys. But I will be playing. But obviously, I may not be playing for the win. I might be playing a certain strategy that will deter certain strategies from being played. Because I obviously can't win my own tournament. So be aware and be on the lookout for that. I am a neutral monster. And a monster I am. Denny, Smoke, Nons. Oh yeah, where's Nons? Who the hell is Nons? I don't think I've ever seen him type in the chat. Nons, if you are here, please type in the chat. Nons, I will give you a couple minutes, and then we might have to re-roll. Nons, do we have a redraw? Paging Dr. Nons. He is in chat. I did tag him, and it did show up. I really don't want to pass him, but it looks like we may have to draw one more winner from the bunch. All right, guys. So it looks like we have an AFK player who was drawn, and we'll have to draw a new player. Nons is officially disqualified from the game for not showing up and not giving his friend ID and just not saying another word after entering the competition. Unfortunately, we will have to re-roll another player. So the last and final player, hopefully this time, is going to be none other than Rob124, another one of the top players of Auto Chess Mobile at this time. He's going to give Math a run for his money. I have a couple favorites that I'm looking out for, Cotton, but we'll see how this one plays out. Let's get Rob into here, boys and girls. Come on down and let's join the fun. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know the rules. Anything goes, any strat goes. I will be a neutral player in today's game. Mostly I'll be shoutcasting though, so keep that in mind. So if you guys are playing, you might want to listen to the stream as well, because I'll probably be giving some insights as if I were commentating the tournaments. We have our 8 contestants here. We have myself at the top. We have Math as our first contestant. We have Denny Chess as our second contestant. Rescopes as the third. Wolf JP is George. Keela is actually Ginge Nation. Smoke, of course, is Smoke. And then we have Rob, who is, of course, Rob. Okay, let's play some auto chess mobile. Good luck, everybody. Have fun. And remember, $50 for first place, $30 for second place, and $20 for third place. And I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. I'm actually very interested to see how it's going to play out. I know I could see Math being one of the top contestants. I could see Rob giving him a run for his money. Denny Chez always looking at a top 4 finish for the most part. Some of these other guys I have not seen play. Smoke is somebody that I haven't seen play yet. Also, Wolf, not a bad player either. He's a sleeper. He can run some pretty interesting builds. Rescopes have not seen too much of, and Keela I have not seen too much of either. Looks like we have Math, though, potentially disconnected from the game. If he's not connected to the game, guys, we might have to start over. Maths. What's going on? Okay, you need a... The cat needs to leave the room. The cat needs to leave the room. You don't know what happened? Are you in the game, though? Is it his strat? Ladies and gentlemen, one of the top contenders in today's tournament is disconnected. Do we restart the game or do we just play it out? I'm just thinking, you know, maybe we just play it out. Can you get connected to the game, though? Because we do have to go to round 20 at least in order to surrender and redo. All right, Math is restarting, so we'll see how that works out. Let's see what Smoke's running. Looks like Smoke's got 3 Heaven Bombers, has not completely combined them just yet, and he also has 1 Skybreaker, getting that Goblin Mech synergy early. He also has a Tabu Witcher in his shop. He's just going to leave it there. And we'll see what he gets here on round 4. He does not get the extra Goblin that he's looking for, unfortunately. He re-rolled once and got 2 more Heaven Bombers. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a really good start for him off the bat. I'm going to grab these 2 Tusks here, and also I got a combinable item halfway to a Refresher Orb here in today's game. Let's go take a look at Keela's team. He's running a Soulbreaker plus a Heaven Bomber, going into Math's double Swordman Skybreaker combination. It looks like Math is reconnected to the game, so that's good to see. We're not going to have to restart this. He is a couple HP behind, but honestly, guys, that little handicap is not going to hurt Math's one bit. I'm sure we'll still see him at the end of the game at some point. Denny Chez, definitely known for his warrior build, and as expected, is 100% going warriors as it stands. Already has a 2-star Stone Spirit, Swordman, got another Red Axe Chief on the bench. He does refresh early in order to get that in there, or levels up early in order to get that last piece in there. I'm going to go ahead and pull this Queen of Pain down. Also this Unicorn, get the little Beast strat going. And then I'm going to level up just a little bit. Because my start, I'm not really too worried about my team. Honestly, I'm just throwing some units on there. Let's see what Wolf's got. Wolf's taking the Mage approach, it looks like, or early game Mage team. And he has a 2-star Soulbreaker doing some damage on that Shadow Devil as well. Looks like Mages early are going to get bested by Math's Warrior combination. Looks like Denny and Math going Warriors early. And the Skybreaker actually does pull it off, one of the best starting units in the game. Even though he has the Mages, he does get the win with the Soulbreaker. And that's one of the super important things about this game, guys, is make sure you get some... well, make sure you don't do that, because that's putting... I just wasted because I didn't put this on the board. Instead, I've done that a couple times now. Just don't do that. Be sure that you, just don't do that. Just don't do that. It actually feels pretty bad sometimes, especially in front of all these people. Okay, let's take a look around the board too. We have Keela, who is possibly going with the Knights. Does have a Demon on the board. Has 2 Hell Knights though on his bench, which is pretty scary at round 6. Although Math's Warriors are coming back super strong, actually. Rob, though, let's take a look at Rob, what he's rocking. He's got that Shadow Devil with the 2-star Skybreaker, just trying to get those early 2 stars is his strategy, it appears. Got a couple pairs on the bench as well, along with some goblins. I'm going to swap back over here to my side. Put this in there, take this out at this point, and I'm going to grab these 2, actually. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. It's fine. Alright, I'm up against Wolf, and looks like he's got that 2-star Skybreaker once again with the mages. It's probably going to take me out this round, but that's perfectly fine. Let's go head over to Maths and see how he's doing. He is going to lose. He's on a +1 lose streak right now, while Rescopes and Rob both sitting pretty at 100 HP. It's going to be interesting to see who wins out of those 2 teams, or the first one to go down to down from 100 HP, actually. Alright, I'm going to grab another Venom, grab this, and I'm going to take this out for now, put this in, and I'll put that in there. And put the lime in the coconut and mix it all up. Okay. Alright. So, let's go back and take a look at Rescopes here. He's up against Wolf. I just want to see if Rob's up against Rescopes. He is not. Alright, Rescopes, I believe, is going to take out Wolf here pretty easily. Mages are a good endgame composition, but definitely have a hard start, unfortunately. Although this Phantom Queen might get a huge AoE off, it did not. I was going to say, it's going to be really hard for that Soulbreaker to 1v2 those 2 units for sure. Rob also won, still both going 100%. Pretty insane, actually. 100% for both of them. I'm going to go ahead and level up here and put another unit in. And I think I'm going to grab Werewolf just in case, but we'll see how it goes. I'm also keen on using the Orb of Regen. Just want to be sure I know what my build is before I actually start putting that on. Let's head over to Maths, who's now on a +2 lose streak. Guys, this is an interesting strategy. He's not completely open fording, so he does have to be careful. He does have to hope that he's going against people that are much stronger than him and saving up gold if he is going for the full lose streak. It's gonna hurt though, because Denny's dropping some wolves out with his werewolf, and it's gonna pop him for a few HP here, going down from 69 HP to, let's see, 6 HP from that. Not too bad still in the early stages of the game as well. Trial Monkey dropping a huge 500-bit donation. Coconut Mixing Party 3432 style. Thank you so much for the support as well. I appreciate that. Rob and Rescopes still sitting pretty at 100%. Pretty crazy, actually. Pretty crazy. Most of the time you see at least one or two, or both. Maybe most of the time you see one person at 100 at this round. Not even then is it very common. But this game we have two. We have 2 people over 100 HP. Over 100 HP at 100 HP. Kaba. Math, like I said, is pretty hard. Not math, the one that's in the game. I mean, math might be hard, Monka TOS, but I'm just saying math, never mind. Alright, let's hope to, I want to see the Rob versus Rescopes competition as soon as possible. I want to see what these guys do. I'm also going to sell this werewolf so that way I can get some interest as well. Let's hope that Rescopes or Rob does go against each other, because I want to see the battle of the Titans right now. He does have 2 Shadow Devils now at this point. He does have the mech bonus as well as the human bonus. Danny Ches going with a full backline warrior build. That was super cool to see. That's like Marco Polo or Dodgeball is another game that kids play in the court during recess. And that's what it looked like. Maybe a little Red Rover action going on as well. But Rob just absolutely destroyed him. No competition. Rescopes actually might lose to Math. One more hit. And he keeps his 100% win streak. Wolf OP. It's official. Wolf OP. Alright, I'm still chilling with my bench here. Nothing too crazy going on. Nothing too insane. I got a couple pairs here, actually. So I'm sitting pretty good right now. Sitting pretty good. I got my beast buff as well. So yeah, we're just chilling, guys. We're just chilling on my board. It's still up to these two. I like watching the two that are in the top. The middle ground is kind of like an interesting spot because you're not lose streaking and you're not win streaking. You're just kind of going back and forth, and most of the time you'll see the people that are win streaking at the end of the game battling it out, and most of the time you'll see the people that are lose streaking at the top as well. So they kind of lose streak and win streak, and then they come meet at the end for one final blow. Okay, they come for the final blow. Looks like, let's take a look at Math's gold now. He did lose his lose streak, so that's one of the things though that you have to be careful of. If you lose your lose streak, you put yourself in a pretty predicament. A pretty predicament, guys, is what you put yourself in. Let's hop over to Keela though and see if he is on it. He is on a +3 lose streak. He does have 37 gold, lots of gold. Now he is at a point where round 13 you can potentially rank up to level 7 if you're lose streaking properly. Most of the time you don't really want to do that just yet, and it looks like he's not going to. For me, I am actually going to rank up to get that extra unit on the board for some more tankiness up front while my units in the back start doing some work. And at this point I have a bunch of pairs on the board. I have a couple Shadow Crawlers, I have a couple of Venoms, I have a Soulbreaker, which getting these Assassins would help my team out quite a bit. So I wouldn't mind rolling here in a little bit. I am on a 1 lose streak as well though, so at this point I could just say, you know what, Jesus, take the wheel. I'll lose streak. Looks like Rescopes did lose one time. I want to see who we lost against though. Rescopes lost against Denny by 1 unit. We did miss it, so now Rob is just the sole contender left with 100 HP, and he's got that beast energy going very nicely. I did get my Razor Claw, which is beautiful. Beautiful Razor Claw, actually. And I'm actually going to put him on now and sell this off. Although 1-star Razor Claw is not really the best, I definitely want this Lord of Sand here as well. And now I'm looking for Warpwood Sage, and that's about it. Then I can make my 3-star Whisper Seer and kind of go from there. I do want to get to level 8 though, so that I can go 2 frontline, 6 assassin backline. Keela is fighting me. Let's take a look at how my team is doing against Keela. And it looks like he's still going to lose, still farming that +3 lose streak, down at 39 HP. Math is now on the uprise at 22 gold. Rob's still killing it here with the +3 win streak. Now he's just got him. He did make it to the wolf stage. He actually made it to the wolf stage. We have a question from the chat. Easy Par says, "Those Sir Claytano really have a fave synergy?" Do I have a favorite synergy? My favorite synergy is actually something called dragons. I love me some dragons. I don't think that I'm going to be able to build them in today's game, but I am going to build. I think I'm going to stick with the assassins. I might transition into feather if I happen to get the pulls for it, but I'm going to stick with the build that I'm going right now. Alright, so wolf stage, you kind of want to just switch your units around. My Queen of Pain was still in a bad spot, unfortunately. I think Bear can tank a little bit. Let's see if Rob, yeah, Rob's just going to destroy these. Got some good items though. Elf Headwear and a Crystal Devil of Blood. Now, interestingly enough, these actually don't stack. So just put one of them on one of your damage dealing units and attack damage dealing units and just let it go. Don't put 2 of them on the same one. This is a good round though when creeps come around to scout your opponents. See what they're building. He does have two 2-star abyssal guards. Let's watch out for those turning into some interesting units here. Now I got one of the best units in the game. I am now going to get rid of my this. Take this off the board. Put these up here. And now I have feathered synergy. Let's see if I got something good. I am so close to a refresher orb. But yes, so far. I actually don't want to combine this into this item because it's just too good to get the refresher orb. That would just be absolutely insane. I do hope that I don't like lose too early, but I don't want to mess up people's lose streaks, so I don't want to like just completely open fort, right? It looks like Keela though finally getting a win, and so his lose streak is no longer active. Unfortunately, this is actually really hard commentating this game and also playing at the same time. That's why I kind of wanted to go something easy. I was thinking about just going Goblin Mech or maybe full Warriors, but I knew that Denny was probably going to go full Warriors, and I wanted to play something kind of neutral so that way I wasn't getting in the way of people's builds and stuff. So it's almost like a 6 on 7. 7 on 6. 6 on the 7. 7, 8, and 9. Let's switch these around. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Alright, keep things the way they are. Alright, so I'm up against Rescopes, one of the top players right now. 85 HP left. I'm still farming a +2 lose streak though. Smoke is up against me. I'm probably going to lose mine, so I don't really need to worry about it. But it looks like I am going to beat Smoke on his screen. He is going to lose to me. He's farming a small lose streak as well. And I did mention open fort previously. Now open fort is actually something that you basically spread your legs wide open and just let it happen, you know? Let it happen. Just take all your units off the board, because sometimes when you're fighting against people that are going with a beast strategy, they tend to spawn a bunch of crap. Okay, Poisonous Worm is going to spawn a bunch of crap. Razor Claw is going to spawn a bunch of crap. Okay, they're all going to spawn a bunch of crap, and it's going to suck. Trust me. So it's sometimes better to just take all your units off the board. You're going to lose anyway. Just don't give them the mana in order to do that. And it's kind of nice sometimes, actually. Yeah, just don't let them spawn a bunch of crap, guys. Don't let them. Alright, Rob's fighting me. That's going to be an easy win for him. My Shining Assassin doing a little bit of work here, making it a little tough on him. Shining Assassin, one of the best, I would say, assassins in the game. Rescopes holding steady now again at 85. Back onto a little win streak. He is building warriors with the troll or cave or glacier berserker. Also a little Agarsis Ranger in the back line there. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to grab this. I'm now going to take one of these off for now. Keep the feathered bonus. Give myself a little bit more damage, hopefully. And then we'll switch it around like that. I'm still waiting on... my Warpwood Sage. Who's taking the Warpwood Sage? Let's take a look at the gold, though. Here we have Rob at 45 gold. Rescopes at 31. Denny at 52 gold. Very nice place for Denny to be in. We have Math at 48. Wolf JP at 23. You guys might not be able to see it down there, but I'm at 25. Smokes at 27. Keela is at 24. And it is the creep stage now. And Lethal Urses are a particularly special creep round. You really want to make sure that you're either locking them down, some type of CC, in order to take these guys out, because they are quite possibly the fastest attacking units that I've ever seen in my entire life. So if you stun them, they actually don't have that much HP. They're pretty easy to take down with a couple seconds stun or whatever. My Razor Claw I'm hoping to have him get to where he needs to be. It actually might be fun to see a Refresher Orb Razor Claw. See 2 bears running around. Of course, it would be nice to get him to, you know, level 2 or 2-star. But also, Venom has an interesting skill because it does attack. Okay, so slows the target's enemy attack speed by 60%. So that also helps against the stage there. So let's see what I have here. I don't want to use this. I want to put this on him. And everything that it's combining right now is going into something else. I'm at 25 HP. I'm going to roll just a little bit to see if I can get one of my assassins. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 assassins right now. This is 5. This is 6. I'm gonna get rid of that one. And there's my Warpwood Sage, actually. Move that. Alright, so I got my Warpwood Sage. I'm gonna make the Whisper Seer to 3-star. And I'm gonna use Whisper Seer until I get the I'm gonna use Whisper Seer until I get Warpwood Sage to the level that I want him to be. I'm actually gonna take this off now. Keep my Beast synergy. Grab Lord of Sand. Refresh, that was beautiful. Put that on as well. And I still don't have enough gold to get to the next level. I'm gonna grab this for right now. Possibly get her to 3-star as well for now. But of course I want Razor Claw as my next unit, my next frontline unit. So this should hold me over just a little bit. I'm no longer on a lose streak either, so I'm just at 25 HP, not on a lose streak. We'll jump back over to everybody else here in just a second. But I want to just kind of get my team together for a little bit. Just, you know, not be the, maybe it's okay if I'm the first one dead, but I want to give them a little bit of a competition here. Let's bring this out. It would behoove me to level to 6. Not really on the correct curve, but that's okay. I'm gonna grab this, rank that up to 3-star. It's gonna help out a little bit. Gonna see if I can find any of my other units. That's 2 water spirits. That's actually quite nice. 3 water spirits. And I'm gonna put him in. Okay. Lost my Warpwood. Or not my Warpwood, but my Feathered Synergy. It's not the end of the world. Should still be okay. I think I might actually lose here to Rob. We'll see. No, I'm still alive, just a little bit. Still alive. 5 HP. Smoke down at 3 HP. He is very close. He's also at 0 gold. This could be his last turn, ladies and gentlemen. That's the last thing you want to do is actually die with quite a bit of gold. I have both of those already. I'm going to pass those. I'm really just hoping for... I was really just hoping for a Warpwood Sage or a Razor Claw. Those are the 2 that I really wanted to use. And unfortunately, yeah, I cannot. I'm going to put this back in though and remove the... I'm going to remove the dragon. I'm going to put this up frontline and hope for the best here, guys. Hope for the best. We're up against Math though. And let's take a look at Smoke. This could be his last round, so that's more important than me. And is he gonna keep the win here? He's gotta kill both of these. Oh, he looks like he's gonna be out. So Smoke actually the first one out. Wolf going right behind him. That's George going right behind him. I am now at 1 HP. Just a couple units left. Now we're down to the final 5 just like that. Ladies and gentlemen, things turn around extremely quickly. I just really gotta try to get Warpwood Sage. Wow, that's insane. Alright. I need this. I'm gonna lock this because I need that. I need that. Alright, let's see what Keela's running. Looks like he's going with 2 Knights, 3 Dragons. My favorite build, actually. He does have the full dragon build going on right now. Unfortunately, though, he does not have a 2-star Dragon Knight. He's got 1 on the board, 1 on the bench, and hopefully 1 in the shop next round. Unfortunately, did not get it. Got one of my Shining Assassins, though. Alright, just a quick ring around the Rosie here. And I'm going to grab my Razor Claw. Refresh. Did not get it. I'm actually going to move my units in because there is this crazy warrior team here. Not that one. Maybe this one. This knight team. All these units up front. He's level 9 already. Rob's been 100% the entire game. It's actually insane. And he does have an extremely good team with a 2-star helicopter. Destroys Keela like it's nothing. And he maintains that 100% win streak. Looks like Rescopes lost to me. Keela lost to Rob. Denny lost to Math. Math lost to Rescopes. Am I still fighting? It looks like I am still fighting, and I am just gonna stay in it just by the skin of my teeth. 1 HP and a dream. The only thing that can really save me right now is another Razor Claw. Warpwood Sage, though, that's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't think it's gonna be enough, though. Not much else that I can do here. I believe this could be better. Could be better. Could be a misplay. Could be better. I still have a lot of items on my units here. Screw it. We're going against Rob though. All right, so we're out. I'm out, and Keela. Let's take a look at him. Keela is also out. I finished. Looks like right behind Keela at rank 5. But let's go into Denny now. Denny's Warriors. An extremely interesting build here. Denny's Warriors taking out Rescopes pretty easily. The full frontline Warriors, so they all get into the fight as quick as possible. He does have his Silence on this side. He has a Silence Human on this side and a Silence Human on that side. Surprisingly, only has a 1-star Abyssal Guard with nothing else to show for it. Not even anything on the bench either. And Rescopes now actually pulling off a 3 out of 6 Hunter Warrior build. Not a bad build here at all. And looks like we know now where the Abyssal Guards are going. Actually has 1 away from a 3-star Abyssal Guard. That would be super awesome to see. And he's going against the top person in the game right now, who's looking pretty fed. Once you're on that win streak, it is really tough to beat those people because they've probably gained so much more gold than everybody else in the game that it just starts snowballing to an extent. And the team that he's building is definitely not... It's not necessarily a early/mid game build. It is an extremely good late game build as well. He does have 2 beasts in the team, which is not something you normally see on a Knights team. You see him here building some dragons possibly to go 6 Knights in the end as well. Looks like he got his 3rd Dragon Knight. He will probably throw that in for one of the Argali Knights potentially. Looks like he's just going to hold it on the bench for right now. Of course, Dragon Knights being extremely powerful with the other 2 dragons, Venom and Shining Dragon. He is still doing just a ton of damage with this helicopter. His Hell Knight's doing 1,500 damage. Helicopter just destroying Rescopes, who is in now 3rd place, just 10 HP left. Denny's still fighting. Denny actually might go out here. He did pull Rob, unfortunately. Denny taking 4th place, just 1 place off the podium with the 9 Warrior build. Now we have our top 3 contenders left over. Again, first place gets $50. Second place gets $30, and third place gets $20. So these guys are guaranteed money now. Denny fought hard, fought well, but of course Warriors may not necessarily be the team to make it all the way to the top 3. Top 4 is a pretty good place. IRL money, yes, Truies, this is IRL money. Now we're on to the Thunder Hide stage. Looks like we have, I mean, pretty much everybody should be able to kill these at this point as far as all the teams are concerned. We have Math going with the Mages, who might be the only ones that have the problem with this. But he's okay. He got the Fish Fork here as well. He's got the 2 Shadow Devils, 2 2-star Shadow Devils, with 2 on the board or on the bench as well. Looks like he did get his 3-star Shadow Devil. Very nicely done. He does get the Tortola Elder in and gets the 2-star Tortola Elder. This is going to be an extremely strong team at this point. And he knows that he has to beat Rob. Rob is going full front Knights. He does switch in the Dragon Knight as well. It looks like he did not get his 2-star Light Blade, but he did get a second 2-star Dragon Knight. That is scary to see. A 3-star Dragon Knight if possible. A couple of them are silenced though. Looks like Math is going to give him his first loss. That Shadow Shaman coming in, or Storm Shaman, I apologize, coming in so clutch. Also, all these doing an extreme amount of damage. He took 20 damage from that. Also, here's the Shadow Devil doing 3,120 damage. Storm Shaman here as well. I believe that's a Storm Shaman's. Yes, it is the Storm Shaman. 2 2-star Storm Shamans, and they did a ton of damage. People underestimate the Storm Shaman all the time, but with the Cave Clan bonus, and he's going to make it a 3-star Storm Shaman here pretty soon. It looks like he's fully economized as well. Rescopes on his last leg though. I don't think that this build is going to hold up. Typically you want to build 6 hunters with feathers, or feathers with 6 hunters, or possibly go the Berserker with Glacier Clan, but I don't think this is going to hold up. This might be his last chance here. And he's going up against Matt's super strong team. He does take 3rd place, guys. Congratulations to Rescopes. You made it to 3rd place. You have won $20. Now it's just to the final 2, Rob and Math. Now, Rob just made a bunch of 3-stars. He made a 3-star Argali Knight. He made a 3-star Hell Knight. He's got close to a 3-star Dragon Knight sitting on his bench as well. He does have 80 HP along with 20 gold. He's rolling down pretty heavily. He does get the Siren, which is what he's looking for. He's also 1 away from a 3-star Lightblade Knight. He took out... Okay, so he went with the Mage build. Let's see if he can actually silence this Dark Spirit. He does. His whole team is silenced, though. It looks like he might win this round, actually, because he switched to Marine. He went Marine with Siren in order to counter that Mage build. If you guys didn't know, Marine gives all allies plus 30% magic. Now, Math building the Mages, he reduces all enemies' units' magic resistance by 40%. He's only at 3 out of 6, and with this Shadow Devil, I don't think he's actually going to go to 6 mages. He's just going to keep it the way it is for now. Possibly still look for his Storm Shaman. And he did, in fact, lose to Rob last match, but only by 2. So he didn't take a whole lot of damage, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens here from Math's perspective. He does have his Dark Spirit sitting right in the front there. I believe was able to get his ult off just barely though, and the Shadow Devil is still doing a ton of damage here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Argali Knight is stacked with items. It has 2,800 HP along with some crazy amounts of armor as well. Again, just lost by 2. He really just needs to possibly... Oh, it looks like he got something in the shop. He got the 3rd Storm Shaman. So he did make the Storm Shaman. But Storm Shaman versus Knights is not really the most important thing. He does have to make sure he silences the Tsunami Stalker and the Siren, of course. And not letting the Dragon Knight get off is also very clutch, and possibly silencing the helicopter. But this is Black Dragon round, so everybody can kind of just relax for a second. I think that Rob's build, though, having that many 3-star knights as an endgame build, that is extremely, extremely powerful. He's also only 2 away from a 3-star Dragon Knight, which would be super cool to see in some competitive play as well. He is just now 1 away from a 3-star Dragon Knight. That would give him 1, 2, 3, 4 3-stars. 4 3-star knights. Did he get it? He did not. He got the Whisper Seer. It might actually not be horrible for him to grab the Whisper Seer if he does plan to keep the Razor Claw in. Right now, the Razor Claw, I'm not sure what his plan is for that. If it's better to keep the Razor Claw in over adding another Dragon Knight who's going to have that 5 buff, or even taking Razor Claw out if he can find himself a nice, Glacier Knight in order to give him 6 knights. He did kind of stomp all over him as well. It does have some pretty good HP left on the Razor Claw, so he's able to withstand it. The Lightblade Knight has some pretty good items. Has the Crystal of Devil Blood. With a fish fork as well. He did end up going with the 6th knight. Now that is going to be insane for all of his knights to have that extra shield. It's going to be really hard for those mages now to break through that that shield, especially if he gets that Dragon Knight as well. This thing is just going to pretty much explode though. Alright, they got the silence onto the Storm Shaman, so Storm Shaman is not able to get that off. So it could be some positioning adjustments from Math's side. And yeah, it's just so tanky. It's just so tanky for them to pile through there. Math also just losing by 4, so both of them kind of taking it toe-to-toe. The positioning from Math's side is a little interesting. Looks like he is changing up now. He did get to level 10, so he does throw in a Thunder Spirit. Now, is he gonna switch over to 6 mages, or is he gonna keep it the way it is? He's at 10 gold now. Now, the last mage that he's looking for is, can't think of it off the top of my head actually. Which one is he? He's actually close to a 3-star source as well. Now he's doing a ton of damage. He actually might beat him this time. Especially with the 2-star Dark Spirit, that is taking a ton of damage. That's 5,800 DPS against Rob's Knights, which is probably the best counter to Knights. And Rob did lose on his end as well. Interesting to see though. If he does go 6 Knights, which one would he take out? Possibly the Helicopter at that point. Helicopter at 1-star. Looks like he just sold it instead of keeping it. Well, he does have a Blight Sorcerer on the shop as well. That could potentially be a 3-star Blight Sorcerer. I also like the fact that going up against Glacier Clan, Dark Spirit can actually do quite a bit of damage and protect him. Is he going to be able to get this off before he gets Tsunami Stalkered? He does get it off, and it's just destroying these knights. Also, that 3-star Shadow Devil just doing insane amounts of damage, guys. Although they do have the one final 2-star helicopter in the back. The boat is coming for it. It is over. Rob now still beating him on his side. Glacier Clan, I don't think that either of these two players are going to have a problem with beating Glacier Clan. Now keep in mind, Rob actually was at 50 gold, fully economized. Did he just now go up to 10? I thought he was at 10 already, but he's sitting at 9 out of 10. Or maybe there was a lag. Oh, he does add in the Soul Reaper, actually. So now he's got the Soul Reaper in there to give himself that Agarsis buff. He's also 1 Tsunami Stalker away from a 2-star Tsunami Stalker. Unfortunately, it didn't get him anything. So, interestingly enough, Rob actually might lose to this. I don't think he will. I think he's doing enough damage with his Lightblade Knight. 5,000 damage. I think he should be okay. Getting some decent items. Runehammer, Fish Fork, Life Crystal. And I'm not sure what else is Gonna drop here for him. Another rune hammer. That's an item. That's the Axe of Devil Blood for his Lightblade Knight, actually, to get those 2 rune hammers, I believe. Or I thought he got 2. I guess he only got 1 instead. And Math won pretty easily, 6 out of 0 on the Glacier Clan. So like I said, no worries there. He does probably have to get himself back into position, but his Dark Spirit just gotta keep scouting the other team, hoping that you're not going to be putting that Dark Spirit in front of a human silence person. So he's got the Dark Spirit right in front of Tsunami Sucker. Tsunami Sucker's not really going to be able to do enough damage to kill that Dark Spirit or even silence him. So right now, Math is actually looking really, really strong. Rob's also going to take only 2 from this. So surprising enough, that 2-star helicopter did come in just in time in order to save some of his HP. He does get the 2-star Soul Reaper now as well, and has the 3-star Dragon Knight and a 2-star Tsunami Stalker. Guys, that might have just won him the game. That is an extremely huge upgrade. 3-star Dragon Knight has 3,200 HP. That was actually insane. I don't think his team can get much better. Of course, Frost Knight, you're not going to find too many Frost Knights here at level 10, unfortunately. I do want to see how this rolls, though. Looks like the dragon is getting human silence, though, straight from the Pirate Captain. That's super good from Math's positioning. And again, the helicopter in the back actually just destroying the back line, surprisingly. Math on his end did get the win. I actually like Math's positioning just a little bit better. It might... I mean, he's got all of his units right in the center of the map, so that helicopter from Rob is just going to hit them almost every single time. Looks like we have a couple switcheroos here. The Frost Knight, you know, it's kind of just funny to see him, but he's really doing a lot, adding that 6th Knight. And he does change up the position of the helicopter as well. Oh, and the last minute switch by Math to put the Pirate Captain out, but Pirate Captain got nuked down by all of his damage dealers here on the left side of the screen. We do see the 3-star Dragon Knight get into his final form, but it just kind of rolled through them. Math taking some pretty big damage as well. This is a fight to the finish. We might actually see round 45 in this one. We might actually see round 45 if Math can pull this off. This is the difference between $20, though. $50 for first place, $30 for second place. So he does get the 3-star source, which is going to give him some decent extra HP to hopefully withstand that helicopter as well. He does move up the Ogre Mage as well, give him a little bit more protection on his Dark Spirit. Dark Spirit has got some mana items on him already anyway. I think Rob's spreading out his units so that way they're not all getting hit by the Dark Spirit is good, but dang, Math absolutely destroyed him. Rob still won on his screen, but that was a huge kill by Math, and we are going to get to see Nyan Beast in this game. This is absolutely insane, guys. He does put in another Dark Spirit for the Nyan Beast. Not sure if he really needs it. I think possibly the 6 Mage is still potentially better. He does have the 2-star Blight Sorcerer as well, kind of moving things around, giving all of the damage right here to Pirate Captain. I think he's going to be just fine. Oh, he's got a little elemental, little spirit bonus, and one little spirit bonus just froze the Nyan Beast. No competition. Rob also doing okay. This Nyan Beast has 20,000 HP, guys. 20,000 HP. Siren's going to get another ult off here, and it's going to be fine. But 20,000 HP, it's amazing how much that Dark Spirit just shredded the HP. 8,000 and 3,000 just from the 1-star as well. It's pretty crazy. Shadow Devil stacked with some damage dealing items as well. Also a Voodoo Staff on this Shadow Devil. No wonder it's doing so much damage. And it looks like now Math readjusting positioning. Rob keeping with the line formation. Looking for a couple other items. He still has 62 HP. Still has 62 HP. After round 50, they start to decay, but can Math actually make it that far? Dark Spirit is in a good position for Math's end. Did not have the greatest ult, though. It's kind of dependent on the ult. Let's see. Math's side looks like this might be it. He's going to get another ult off with the Tortola Elder. Is that going to be enough? 2 HP from Math. 2 HP from Math. I think he had the most success when he spread out his units, or at least try to get all of the knights to come to him. Possibly switching to a corner strategy might be better here, so that way his knights aren't fully coming around this right-hand side of Math here, because they just come all the way around, and they don't have much stopping them. Even the Ogre Mage here is not going to be too much to stop him, I don't think. Moving Tortola Elder out of the corner. Could be it. Looks like all this damage over here is all coming onto that corner. And is it enough to hang on? This 3-star Dragonite just kind of running through, doesn't even care that he's silenced, and the 3-star Source pulls it off 1v1 versus the 3-star Dragonite, keeping Math alive for another round. Rob just won by 1 as well. That was insane. That was insane. Again, all the damage on the left side from Rob here. Has the Tsunami Soccer on the left side of the screen. Kind of interesting as well. Would rather see him pop up. His whole team sitting right here in this corner on the left side, actually. Math making a couple adjustments here. Now this Source. Okay, looks like Shadow Shaman's not going to get his ultimate off just yet. This is Human Silence as well. The Dragonite's Human Silence. And the Dark Spirit just ripping through the backline here. Also hitting this Lightblade Knight. But I don't think it's going to be enough. We have one Tortola Elder shot left over. And it's over. Rob taking it out on 48 rounds. That was absolutely insane. Congratulations, Rob. 1-2-4 on winning the first annual Claytano Awards Auto Chess Mobile Fan Frenzy Fiesta Freaky Friday Fest. If you guys want to join the action, be sure to head over to twitch.tv/Claytano and drop a follow. We'll do it every week for a $100 prize pool as well. Congratulations though to all of you guys involved. Rob, Math, Rescopes 1, 2, and 3. Denny Chez at a close 4th. Keela at 6. Wolf at 7. And Smoke at 8. GG, guys. That was super fun. I was not expecting it to go 48 rounds, guys. That was absolutely insane. I do want to see the round list here, and we'll put that back on the screen as well for you guys. But that's the round list here. Round 48. 45 wins, only 3 losses from Rob. He took 15 hits, and looks like Math was at 31 out of 17. And remember, Math actually connected to the game late as well, but was able to come back all the way to 48 rounds. Rescopes had 160 kills, died on round 32. So these two duked it out for another 16 rounds after Rescopes was eliminated, which was pretty exciting to see. That was super awesome, guys. Congratulations to everybody. That was great. Great content. Great content. I'm tired. That was more tiring than playing, honestly. That was crazy, Rob. I know. Congratulations, dude. That was super fun, guys. Wow. 3-star Dragon Knight. 3-star Argali Knight. I'm surprised Math was actually still taking it to you. All those 3-star knights. And the mages were taking it over. Super, super fun. Oh my god. Auto Chess Tano is fun. Wasn't that so fun? I think that was more exciting than anything I've ever seen in Summoner's War. And I commentated the Summoner's War Championship, right? Man, I had the fake excitement for that shit. This is real. This shit was real. I'm legitimately just like